Well, I don't know if I have time enough in the day to tell you all of the things I like about living in St. Peters.
St. Peters is a very small community, and everybody knows everybody around here, and we all cooperate together. We have quite a large business base with about probably 30 businesses in town, between craft shops and garages, drugstores, hardware stores, restaurants, and motels, hotels. We have a nice marina down here on the Bedore Lakes, which at the very end of the canal, which connects the Atlantic Ocean to the Bedore Lakes, and we call it the southern gateway to the Bedore.
Well, Wallace McCaskill was born and raised here in the village of St. Peters. Throughout his career, he became known as one of the world's foremost marine photographers. Something that Wallace McCaskill was very much interested in. It was his other love, was racing. And he has become well known in racing circles in Nova Scotia for the fact that he raced his Highlander, and we're told never lost a race.
The reason why the canal was put in place was that it gave the area here an exit and an entrance into the lake rather than have to come in from the north end. Oh, the canal itself is quite unique. It's a tidal lock. What happens is that the ocean will rise and fall between 5 to 7 feet, depending on the type of tides. And our lock has 4 gates on each end, where a regular canal lock will only have 2 gates on each end. Now, and the reason we have the 4 gates is that the ocean will rise and fall, and at one time of day, your ocean water will be above the lake, so you have to have a gate facing towards the ocean. But as the ocean tide falls, it will come down, meet the lake, then carry on to go below the lake. So then you have to have a gate facing the high water, which would be the lake. And so that process happens twice a day with a high tide and a low tide. So they call it a tidal lock. It is the only one in Canada. The canal itself is about a half a mile length from the ocean to the lake. And on that also there's a swing bridge that we have to swing for any vessel that has a height of 19 feet.
St. Peters is a beautiful place to live in, a beautiful village. With the groups that we have, the village square is one group that have really made the place beautiful. With the flowers and how we have sidewalks, we have lots of lighting where we can go out walking. And lots of security, of course, with that. And of course we have the senior citizens apartment where I live, and that's great for us. So who'd want to leave? We have all this right here in St. Peters, and we have the Atlantic Ocean on one side and Bedore Lakes on the other.
The place is, you know, certainly endowed in history. We had a dig on the Denny site in 1985. They found quite a number of artifacts, and some of them are stored in Halifax. And we have a display of other ones that we show, other artifacts, in a small showcase at the Nicholas Denny Museum.
Really impressed with the people of St. Peters, and particularly with the caring that there goes on in this community for each other. I think it has incredible beauty. In every turn you make, you see a different scene that is absolutely beautiful.